I am back, and I'm covering the Catanapalooza, the Catan Championship, exciting special week-long donation event with donation goals, and you can see some of them on the screen. We've already done a few. I can't believe that Hakuna might get a tattoo, and Hakuna's been hosting most of this. He's one of my oldest Catan friends, not like in years, not like age-wise. But in terms of how long I've known him, I've known Hakuna for a really long time. He was my first guest on the Settlers trial, and he's running a big old event here. He's been covering a lot of it despite some hurricane business, and representing Catan Championship, rightfully so, as Hakuna does most of the moderation there, in as well as Calm and Prescott. So he's been running Catan Champs for a long time. I believe the longest of anyone who is still active there. So Hakuna, absolute legend, and he will be joining me in the booth today. Can I get you in the booth? All right, and I will post that I'm live. So, I haven't even said yet, but we're going to be watching an exhibition game as part of this event, which is going to contain 4 top level players. Very interesting. I'll let you know who's playing, and we're going to get Hakuna in the booth. Let's go.
Yo,
Hakuna.
how's it going, man?
It's
Been a
going.
while.
It has been a while. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. Just
Good.
some Catan and work, and that's it.
Yeah, well, and also you got married.
Dude, we haven't talked since then?
Well, I think we've talked, but I definitely have had you on the stream.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, that's even longer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that right now? Am I already on that?
Yeah, you are live. Sorry, I should have
Oh,
told you.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I'm very excited. I've just been talking a little bit about this event, how you've been running it, and repping Catan Champs. And I was just saying how baffled I am that you're actually considering getting a tattoo. This is so funny.
I hope we don't hit that.
Well, you already have to shave your head, is that not right?
Yep.
Wow,
Tomorrow.
dude. Tomorrow? And your moustache?
Oh, that's already gone, yeah.
Oh my god, so you're gonna be bald and have a tattoo. This is gonna ruin your life.
Yeah.
You set these prices. I feel like you set these prices way too low, dude. Like, people are so happy to see you do this stuff.
Oh, well, that at least gives me some happiness too, right? Right?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure your how does your wife feel about the tattoo? The bald head, someone said.
It'll be a surprise. Maybe not
Oh,
the
it will be?
smartest thing.
Oh, she doesn't know
She does not.
about any of it.
Any.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see how it goes.
What a beast. Oh my god. Someone said tattoo the bald head. That's a good idea.
Dude. No, at least it would go away, right? Like, you'd only
Yeah,
see it for,
exactly.
like,
That's actually the best
a little
one.
bit.
Yeah. That's the quickest
Not
to
too
disappear
bad.
from sight. That's a good idea. Yeah. Well, enough about that. We'll see how the donations go, if they do go, and I hope people will show their support for all the amazing work that Catan Championship does. You can't plug it yourself the same way, Hakuna, without sounding like a crazy guy, so I'll do it for you. Lots of great work going on over there, and the team puts in an absolute I was going to say a fuck ton of work. Yeah, they just do so much, and Champs is a great piece of the community. So make sure to show your support, and hopefully we can get the next milestone, which is Kevin Agron doing a hot chip, which is going to be frankly hilarious. I would love to see Agron cry on stream. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so we do have a game happening. You want to talk about this lobby,
Let's
Hakuna?
see. Yeah, let me pull up. Let's see. We got
Yeah.
Mr. Shanks, Mr. Squash, Jay Weezy, and Kaldovsky. A banger matchup. Let's see. I'm about to click the lobby. Did it already start or no? It did not. No.
All right. Yeah, it's a great table.
Yeah, multiple finals over here, man. Between
Yeah.
the four.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, Shanks and Wheezy also fresh off a really hot performance in CPI. Both did really well.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah, so
They both,
Wheezy did make
made
the final too.
the playoffs. Oh, the finals. Okay, nice.
Wheezy made finals, and Shanks dropped 1 point throughout the whole tournament, which until semis, which is pretty crazy.
That is insane. Wow,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah. So these guys were really cooking on gas, and Wheezy almost went 4 for 4. He actually had a missed win, so he could have actually just had it. He just mistracked. It's super close, and actually Shanks has then since then he's also now gone and crushed the Premier League. I believe he's also gone straight to finals. So yeah, Shanks as a Brazilian, also national champion, he has not dropped off since then. He's just kept on cooking.
Absolutely. You know, I think Shanks has been here for what, like almost as long as me. I'll say what, like 3 years, probably more than that.
Gotta be.
No, probably 3 years. Yeah. But I think it was hilarious. I just watched him play against, I think it was a play-in game over here. But first turn, he has like 2 cards. Nothing could possibly going on. But he uses the full 3 minutes. Partly to like think through what he wants to do, but then to table talk his position. But there's only been 1 roll in the game. So I'm expecting the same thing. It was really funny. You had to be there.
Yeah, Shanks has just also made so many finals. I think Falcao's probably starting to catch up, but yeah, Shanks is a really consistent performer.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I won't say favorites until I see the board. I'll take any sort of personal bias out of it. We'll go purely off of the position.
Yeah, and you know what? There was a couple of players. You know, Wheezy I've talked about a bit, and I played in champs with him back when I was quite active, and I know he was doing well back then as well. But Squash is a player that's kind of come out into the scene more recently than Shanks for sure, and he's already won the Division 1 title twice, as well as CK.
Man. So is he the favorite? Is he and very versatile? Yeah, CK. No kidding. Jeez, dude, he's got quite. You know, that's a little bit of a sneaky good resume there. Jeez.
Yeah, you know it is. Like Squash is actually legit. I made it my fantasy captain CPI, which ironically I ended up winning it myself. I really should have backed myself. Yeah.
Or me. You could have picked me too, but whatever.
Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, it is what it is. And actually Kaldovsky, who I know he's been around for a while, and I see here he's been here since 2022. He's made finals in Division 2 and Division 3. But I don't know much about him apart from that in terms of how he's performed, honestly. I see him a lot in the community, I see him in my chat. But yeah, I don't know, what can you say about Kaldovsky?
You see him a lot. You also see his cat a lot. You know, one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Online, not in person yet, but maybe someone who can fly a little bit under the radar and just sneak the win. Definitely more than capable. He can crush anybody. So.
Cool. Well, that's always. I know this is maybe not meant to be the most hardcore competitive event, but these are competitive players and they will take the game seriously, I imagine. So it's gonna be cool.
It.
Exactly.
Well, they cannot help it.
They cannot help it. That's true. Wheezy for one, I think looking at the table, Wheezy I can trust to be a very zen presence for the most part. I like that about him. He keeps it calm. He has a good time. He doesn't get too heated. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll say Squash too. When he knows it's a fun game, one of the most entertaining people I could play with.
Yeah,
like, very very hilarious. So I could see him, sitting back and making this one fun too. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I honestly, I mean, Shanks is one of those players who may be a little bit like me also, who's got to the point where it's kind of hard to not take the game seriously at some point. Like even when I want to start casual, like at some point I'm just gonna be like, dude, I actually need to win this game.
Man,
So yeah.
I wonder if I used to be able to turn on that switch, like, oh, let me take this one serious. Let me go try hard and just like really grind it out. But I found myself like, I can't help but get 5 points lately. So, it happens.
Yeah. Well. So that wasn't to say that Shanks doesn't know how to have a good time, but I think Shanks is definitely a player who, he's always locked in, and I trust Shanks to have generally pretty good insight on the table. I think sometimes when he's also known to complain his position once it gets critical, but he's not the only one. And I think for the most part, actually, he has a great analysis of the game, which is why we see him doing so well and winning so many events.
Yep, for sure. Absolutely. I think it's going to be... Here's my prediction on the overall score. I won't say who has what number. 10,
Ooh.
9, 9, 8.
10, 9, 9, 8. Wow.
Yes.
I'm going to write that in the chat. 10, 9, 9, 8. Prediction. Good luck, have fun. All right. Interesting. Little 10, 9, 9, 8. That's a remarkably close game, Hakuna. That's about as close as it could get.
Just about. I mean, what's yours then? Is it different?
Dude, I don't
Think it's a
know.
blowout? You haven't seen any board. You have zero information, but you got to.
Okay,
go.
that's true. But okay, let me give you. I give my justification here. Shanks is my thought process. Shanks is a 9-point player for sure. Shanks always finds a way to 9. It's ridiculous. He's like addicted to it. He will get at least 9 points.
You're saying 9? Oh yeah, okay, at least.
Okay, so I'm saying that for him, that's a locked in number. Wheezy, honestly, I think he's absolutely. I'm gonna back Wheezy for an 8+. Squash, I feel like actually takes risks, so I'm not sure.
Yes, good point. He does. You're so right. It's make or break, and he is not afraid to make.
Yeah. So for
decision,
Squash, it's like either a
turn.
10 or a 6. I feel like.
Yeah. I feel that. Okay.
Right. I mean, Kaldowski, honestly, I just don't know his game that much. So I think, I'm just gonna throw it out and I'm gonna say 10, 9, 8, 6.
Ooh, I want to do the 6s.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think there's a couple of options. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm saying it seriously. Shanks is he's a beast on points. He's ridiculous.
It's like the game plan, I guess, for his get to a certain number, get like a flexible setup, and then just you'll always be in the game somehow.
Can I honestly say before this game starts that every single game I see Shanks play, he takes some bizarre high production close to each other setup, gets onto a port, and then just builds cities somehow with no weed, and then takes roads, and that's his 9 points every single time. He always does it, I feel like.
3 years ago, I will say, Shanks was known for his road zone. He'd always get longest road, but he'd always build it along the coast somehow. Trying to connect from north to south of the map along the coast, and that's his thing.
Oh,
and I haven't seen it in a while, but it was awesome.
Wow, that does actually sound really cool. Yeah, well, that's my prediction. I think Squash gonna get is a wild card. And sometimes in Catan you got to play the variants. I mean, you can't fault that mindset. It's led to some of all of our coolest wins. Probably is you take a gamble, and you have a chance to lose, and it pays out, and you feel great, and that's why we play Catan. Basically,
it's a game of numbers, luck, but then a lot of personality, man. Oh my god, that's why it's so beautiful.
Yeah, and this table has some great characters on it. I'm very excited to see how they all handle this. Now, have we Skyped before, Hakuna? We might have to do that.
Skype?
Yeah, because
Maybe.
That means I can listen. That would allow us to listen to the game if you see it at the same time.
Now, are you saying Skype officially the app Skype?
Yeah. Hello. Oh, hold on. I can't hear you. Hello. Wait a second. I can't hear anything. Hold on. I can't hear any sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me
There you go.
now?
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
I somehow
Yeah.
have Skype downloaded, so I'm good.
That might be because we did this before. Yeah, we did. In 2022 September.
Yikes.
Jesus. Good God. We know each other that long?
Feels longer.
Does? Yeah, exactly. Feels like a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know how to work this, so if you already invited me, give me
All
a
right.
second.
All right, no, it's fine. So I'm going to call you, and then
Okay.
once the sound works over there, well, I'm going to disconnect this call and then call you so you can hear me.
Okay. Cool.
And then when we'll be able to jump into the voice chat and listen to that at the same time. So,
Sounds good.
yeah. Well, Riley isn't online. Wait. What the hell?
Did I miss something?
It says you're not online.
Let me see what I got.
I have, well, it
Maybe
says
it's a
your
different
name,
email.
and I can see that we've talked here before.
Let me figure out.
All right. All right.
Here's my
Well, in the
Skype
meantime,
name. Let
let me get this
me
board
copy
up.
my Skype name.
Ooh, I have a different tile set loaded. Hold on.
Whoa, 6510.
Hold on. Getting it up. Okay. Oh. I made a mistake. All right. Okay. And now I need to move this. Sorry, 1 second, Hack.
No problem.
All right, oi. Nice picks. Do you want to talk about what's going on here while I try and figure out?
Oh yeah. So
Did you send me something?
89. I sent you my new, or whatever
Okay,
the
I
account.
got it.
Yeah. Let's see. 894 first position makes sense. You're gonna get some wood wheat or wood ore way back. You know it's wood ore now because squash. Oh, look at this. Someone pinged me on Skype.
That's me.
Except.
All right. See you on the other side.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Hello.
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 Hi.
Oh, okay, that's better. It sounds a bit crazy on the mic. Cool. All right, we're Skyping, and now I'm gonna jump into the table VC, and we can just deafen when talking to each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha.
All right, and during the placement phase, we have the luxury to be able to talk about the board and kind of how we expect things to go in relative peace. That will change probably as the game goes on. So 894, seeing a little bit of the wheat ore action. I mean, comparing this to the 6-9-10, maybe at the top. What do you think? What do you think leads to an 894 pick? Do you like that? What do you think?
I think it's all about like differentiating yourself a little bit. So getting the brick rather
Hmm.
than like 8-5, 10, 6, 10, 4. There's too many like similar spots up there. So kind of get in your own little world down there and do your thing. I probably would have pointed left though,
Hmm.
technically. I would have gone for the 4-11. I think you can get like a 5-3-11. Probably not now because of the second pick, but how I
Hmm.
mapped it out originally is like you'd get on that 5 sheep, 6 brick or something. Uh,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah, doubling the aura is going to be fine, and I think the 12-9-3 is not going to be a player that's able to race for the that spot. So doubling the aura naturally is going to be pretty handy, I think.
Yeah, and the whole idea with that spot might actually be just to get on the edge. There's going to be some sort of like wood or wood wheat
Yeah,
that they can get on the back, so it's a little safer to get the brick now, wood later.
yeah. Potentially if the 8-3-5 the lower 8-3-5 is picked, um, with the sheep, that could allow for something like the 8-5 to the 8-10 for Wheezy, which could actually potentially play into a really nice wood port.
Honestly, that I would assume 8-10 to 8-5
Right, right,
the
yeah,
other way, but yeah, that's a little scary. That's pretty good.
yeah. That's not bad.
Coordinated eights, wheat port.
Yeah, and
That's
even
good.
and even an all port at the top if you were to need that ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. No,
And then
so interesting. Well, sorry, what were you gonna say?
it's the second pick's the really weird, the controversial one. I could
Hmm.
think 6 brick, 6-5-10. You're probably not going to get ore on the way back unless you take the 8-10 or the 8-5.
Well, I actually
Uh,
don't know. There's
oh,
some
because
decent
9 3
spots here.
12,
Yeah, because
right?
9-3-12 and Brickport.
With the brick port. I
Yeah,
see.
that's the game.
I don't like it though.
It is a game though, and 6-4-12's on the board. There are other
It could be open.
variations. There are other variations which could lead to maybe a more productive endgame, like the 8-12-11. Even if you couldn't get on the ore, let's say that somehow got blocked off, you could take the 8-12-11 and have good wood brick, great wheat sheep, space for road. You know,
I just imagine 5-9 gets picked over something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. 5
5
9
9.
is not. It might be better than on some ore.
Oh, you mean blocking the 3-1?
Either that or the 5-9-3 or
Oh, five nine
whatever's like
three.
open and available. Yeah, but just thinking like the wheat is more important than the ore.
Retired hero on the chat saying, "Holy cannoli! I saw Dav on stream and I thought I missed our game. That's tomorrow."
That's a
Happy.
big one tomorrow.
It's gonna be a fun one, yeah. And then we have Aaron the winner playing, who, well, he's got it in his name. Scary guy.
Yeah, that's scary. It's an
Yeah,
intimidation thing.
it is. Yeah, and then we have Ivy, which is just kind of sharp, I guess. So we got Ivy, we got retired hero, we got myself, and we got uh, Aaron the winner, of course. So
Yeah, yeah. What would you do here in fourth though, Dan? I don't
so
even know.
well, man, that's a great question, Hakuna. Damn it, I do not know. So I think the 8-5-3 is pretty interesting. One of the 8-5-3s, yeah. Reads my mind. And I think this could pair with quite a lot, potentially. I think the 12-3-9, I think this is potentially the use for the all port that we talked about. Where actually this is a pretty viable all port play, all things considered. And even if you go like, you can actually go 12-9-3 point up and eventually get on the 4-3, which is actually quite a good all-weight sheep setup with an all port there.
I think if they go 9-12-3, they will lose terribly.
I think 6-4-12 to 10-4 is probably actually better.
6-4. I like that a bit more. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of working in there, and just
Yeah.
hoping no one takes 4-10, aka Jay Weezy.
Yeah.
But you just gotta hope at that point because it's pretty tough here.
Yeah, no, it's. I think the all port is a good game to play off, and there is a question of maybe Wheezy is looking at the 10-4 as a last ditch out. Maybe he likes that more than the 8-10. I don't know if it
Maybe.
is. It shouldn't. It probably isn't better, but I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah, this is really tough because like normally you'd go like 8-5-3 with the sheep, then go on the 8 wheat down there and try to make the coordinated happen, just pop a lot.
Mm,
That then in itself is not that good. But
yeah,
then
yeah,
you also don't even guarantee you get the 8-10 expansion. It's just I can't
yeah.
figure anything out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think about if 6-4-12 point left ever makes sense. Do you actually ever get a spot there? Because I
I don't
think
know if you do.
Wheezy would always take 3-5-11 if it's open.
Right.
I think Squash would take 8-12-11.
Same. Yep. I think
So
that's the answer. Yeah.
so yeah, I think 6-4-12 actually just points up and just definitely get 10-4 and it's really good.
Yeah.
And the all port's really good. I think
Yep.
it's not bad. And having by far the most all production and that solo sheep spot, the five's going to be shared. If you look at the sheep distribution on this board, if you're on the 4 and you can block the 5, that's all of the sheep in the game, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is, people talk about sheep, you don't need a lot of sheep, but you do need a sheep. Like, you will need a sheep at some point. So, at least one.
At least is it how many exactly? Is it one, two?
But I'm talking, at some point you get ports maybe, or, so.
Oh, right.
So I think you're going to need a minimum of one sheep to really get anything done. Boy,
He got scared.
interesting. Well, this is the idea though, which I was talking about, which is actually, so 4-3 as an expansion is kind of valid. Like, you want the 3 to roll, and getting more sheep is still good.
Mm-hmm. True.
But also, I think there is a possibility that 9-3-12 is actually open. It could happen.
I think Squash would take it.
Yeah, I think he might, but also the 8-12-11 left, especially when there's more space, I think he might just get rolled, which is quite good too.
I think if I was Squash, and I'm probably going to jinx it by saying it this early and it's going to be gone, but I would go 9-12-3 and point left, and I
Oh
don't think
wow.
Jay Weezy takes the 8-11-12.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right. I reckon there might be some table talking going on here though. Do you want to tune into that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to deafen again. There is in fact no table talking.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
It's just static.
Deep in thought.
Deep in thought in the mind palace. I guess it's still early. It's also Shanks does have to consider his options here. Looking at it, it's not that easy. I mean, I think 3-5-11 is probably just your play, and you might get a road builder down to the 6-2, which is quite cool.
Yeah, I guess that's what I would do as well. If I had to point the road, I would point down. You're right.
Yeah.
Because even 8-11 might be open in some world here now. And
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
how you beat Squash, even though you have no break. But
yeah, I mean, I think the
sorry.
sorry, someone building your house.
Yes.
Wow, nice. Who's on you with this call? Oh, just the Catanapalooza man himself. It's Hakuna Matata
Let me pull that up so I can read that too.
of YouTube fame, and please make sure to show your support to the Catan Championship stuff work. 3-5-11 from Shanks. I think this is the play, and yeah, just the upside of getting a roll build to the 6-2 is insane. And look, we do actually see Squash take the 8-12-11 and place the 12-9-3. Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I guess now it is kind of risky.
I think he will get the spot.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to have a great game. Honestly, it's hard not to after you get that position because you will have everything.
Yeah.
And then the 3-1 is very good. You have so many numbers. This is the 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're missing everything except the 2 and the 4. So you get everything except the 2 and the 4.
Jeez, that seems like a good game plan then.
Yeah, and then 3-1 port is great. You could actually get on the 2 if you wanted to.
Watch 4 be the highest rolled number now.
Dude, I mean, that is probably the easiest way for Squash to win this game. To lose this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wheezy with an interesting position here. I mean, I think there must be some discussion around this. Surely we gotta try and find out.
I like 8-10.
Oh my god, never mind, they started. Wheezy took 10-4.
What were the numbers? Ooh,
Wheezy did take
fast.
10-4 and he's hitting a 4.
3-5-4.
Yeah. Man, they're just cooking. What the hell?
Yeah, man.
Crazy. All right. All right. So we're seeing some things happen. Uh, Six has just come through, so getting some ore on the board, and that three is a really, really big deal for Kaldowski. He's actually gonna
Oh
have.
man, yeah.
He's already a card off a city here, and he also has a dev in hand. So interesting decision. Do you pop and then have to trade into the city most likely, or just hold?
I hold all day.
Well, yeah, that's why Hakuna Seven's out, people.
Oh, he's going for the double pop.
He's
man.
gone. No, he's
Oh,
gone for the
is
city
that
here.
better?
No, he's gone for the city here.
Oh, I read it the other way. God, ignore me. Ignore me. Sorry.
He wants to get wood sheep. Yeah, because this is currently I think we're perceiving this legally speaking from Wheezy's perspective. That's why it's offered to us. I think as first player it works like that. 5. All right.
So,
Wheezy's got a road. Yeah.
squash is just a brick away, right?
Yeah.
Just a brick.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh,
that
it would have
9.
immediately paid off too. Dang.
Yeah, so the total lack of brick on the board, and Shanks actually pops a dev here. There's a chance that Kaldowski loses both of the outs here. On
Oh,
the
dude.
yeah, right, on the right.
Yeah, I think he just goes to his ports now.
But yeah, doubling the 8 with
called.
your port is just open.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
good.
no one's gonna block it. They'll block the 6, right?
Yeah. And then even if you do city the 6, I mean, and they block the 8, you still got the 6.
Yep.
I think it's good. This is going to be an interesting game. Everyone definitely has a. I think Wheezy probably for me is going to have the toughest game. I think his outs are probably not as good to make up for his setup being a little bit lower in production.
Yeah. He's got to hope the 9 rolls a lot. Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
the
gonna
4.
get blocked quite a bit. Yeah, and the 4. And
Yeah, he's got both of those.
not that great of a port. Oh, he starts with 3-4. Never mind. I don't
3-1's
mind it
fine.
actually.
3-1's
Yeah.
fine. I think he's just going to need an 8-9-4 city pretty quickly, and then getting 4-3 would be great. Getting even more, investing in that 4 roll, which you definitely need to happen regardless, and then getting on the 3 will be good for him.
Yeah, honestly, I really like Wheezy's here if he gets that city up quick. Now we'll see if Kudowski doesn't roll a 7. If I would have held in his position, maybe he would have had a city now.
Yeah.
If no 7. But maybe it's a yop anyway, right?
Yeah, it could be. Oh wow.
I'm glad he didn't.
Holy. Okay. Wow, Shanks with a city pop mono in the second orbit or something. Good lord.
That was the second dev or the first dev? Second, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Dang, that stinks.
Wow, that's very early too. That's a real statement.
Killer.
That's a statement of power from Shanks very early on. He's going to get a lot of targeting if the 7 does roll. It has not yet.
Oh, why do you have to say that before Squash's turn, man?
Oh, I'm not rooting for anyone in this one. Who wins. And if anything, I'm an underdog supporter, and I actually do like Kaldowski's setup. I think it's underrated. This all port often underrated, and Wheezy not taking the 8-10, I think it's a bit of a secret buff to Kaldowski's game. I think having that spot open to double is really valuable, and it's going to allow him to make a better decision on the city, I think, on the 6-4-12.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I am still a fan of the 8-5.
Yeah.
I don't. I just think it's blocked a little less.
Which one? The lower?
The 8-5-3 city.
Yeah, no, I think it's good, but I think what that effectively does for your game is it makes your threat level just the 8, and if they block it, then you just are no longer really an active threat. Whereas I think having both of the 6 and the 8 being a free card is crazy. And having a double sheep row I think is also a pretty big deal since you only have one tile for that.
Yeah, I my whole thing with 853 is doubling that wheat, but
Yeah.
maybe that brings a target to it too.
Yeah,
That
well,
was
the 12 is the number that no one ever blocks.
yeah, and it's
it could
rolled
pop.
already. Yeah, I was about to talk trash, but it is already rolled. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, and actually, the 12 rolling, that actually should be. Oh, I was going to say it should be a city for Kodowski, but he did get monoed.
got monoed.
Wow. And Squash settles on the 12-3-9, by the way. I mean, this is a good game that he's got. He's going to be making cards every time.
But doesn't it hurt your heart? He had a 4-1 for a brick, and he's on the 6.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But, such is life. And it's a great spot to settle on, honestly.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Yeah. Now, Shanks is just. Dude, Shanks is.
Yeah,
Producing
like the second
so well on this table. That 3-1 is going to be ridiculous for him. And the second city's great too. The 3-5-11 is actually a really, really nice city.
I wonder if there's any talks to get. No, I don't really like 5-9 anymore. But like, if Wheezy goes 5-9, that really crushes Shank's game a lot.
If Wheezy goes 5-9.
If he had.
Oh,
basically,
right.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
Shanks without a port, it's not very good.
Right. Yeah. I agree. But it's still pretty good. I mean, it's a solid always sheep setup, and you're definitely gonna have an expansion on the 10. I think if you're playing always sheep, you kind of want a road builder anyway, so maybe you just play for that. Just go harder into devs instead of 4-4ing for the brick here. You just go for the extra devs, right?
Yep.
Just go for a road builder or a yop. You get somewhere.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I'm also on the dev train.
Because the production is so strong. You got to appreciate how many card Shanks is going to be making here, especially with this early city.
Yep. I'm just scared with Shanks. He's so blockable, man. In my opinion.
Yeah, he is.
That's why the port's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I mean, if the 7 does not appear, it's likely that Shanks is just gonna keep outproducing the table. Did you send me a message on Skype or something?
Did I?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Oh, a 5. Sorry, a 4. Huge for Wheezy. Wow, and he gets the settle.
Now we're talking 9.
That's big. Oh, there's the first 7 of the game. Kaldowski 7's out of all people.
Can't let that happen, no.
That's not good. Let's listen to this actually, that we can expect some talk around the 7.
Thank you.
Photo. Shows to the 6 and rob the green. And it is no do.
Well, at least it was a night this time, not another mono.
Yeah, no, he took a second to think about it and said, yeah, I think the 6 is probably worth having, which I think is a good call with this setup.
Yep. Now, do you like the 9 ore block, or would you rather have done the 8 wheat?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, it's interesting because part of it is also like, Squash is just invested into building on the 9, and Wheezy is just invested into doubling it. So while the 8 might be a better block, but hear me out on this weird thought process. They've invested into it, and you effectively nullify that investment by blocking the 9. So they're still where they were before. Kinda.
True. I'm with you.
I think the 8 is probably like a more useful block in the grand scheme of things, like resource wise, but it's an interesting way.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, like the 3 could roll, the 12 could roll. I think the 9 is a valid block. And that's 3 ore. That's actually quite significant.
True. I'm with you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, we got people in the chat. Hello, Boop. Hello, my August Slinger.
Legend.
Yeah. Someone has an idea for modded Catan where every resource produces 2 different resources, but ore and wheat cannot match or brick and wood. Well, sounds fine. I like fun ideas. And here's a fun idea that Hakuna has: the Catanathon. He's gonna get a tattoo. Everyone donate money.
What did you just call it?
A tattoo?
No. What did you call the event?
What did I say? I said a fun thing.
It's I thought you said a thon instead of palooza.
Oh, did I say Catanathon? I might have.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, that's reflexes, muscle memory. Sorry, but the equally exciting events, or yes, equally exciting events. All right.
Two roads, right? Or no?
Yeah, I think he does. I've been watching that 6 roll in, and I think he might be looking at the brick port. There is the 4-3 plow is just useless. And building 2 roads down to the 8-11 or the 6-2, I think is also a bit useless. In the grand scheme of things, you could still get cut off like in the other way, whichever one you go to. Shanks could still road build in theory to the other one, so it wouldn't really help. I think 3-1. I think you just want the 3-1 here. You like we discussed. You have every number here pretty much. So
True. You don't like the 8-10? A little risky, maybe.
oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, actually, 8-10 is really very funky. Yeah, I think you'd hope that Kaldowski doesn't have the road builder of the op here, right? But you can't know that.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's a reasonable chance. There's like, and even potentially, in a moment of desperation, the mono could be used to plow. Yeah, okay. Look, if you have the road set in hand, for the record, I think getting the 3-1 is amazing, and it probably gets you onto 8-10 quicker. In some scenarios where you actually it does just roll, and then if you have some excess sheep, you can just port it for the wood or whatever didn't roll.
Yeah, I'm with you. If it's road settle, it's easy one, easy decision for me. But it doesn't look like he has it.
It's you're making so many resources. You kind of want to be able to spend them and not pass on more than 7.
100%. Yep.
4-1 gets old pretty fast.
He's got 5 seconds to figure something out.
Opa. Oh wow.
Oh no time.
There is a trade. It is with Wheezy. 2 sheep for wheat with Wheezy. Okay.
Oh,
and the 10 pops. Okay. Wow. Shanks on 11 cards.
Jesus.
Yeah, and Kaldowski is stagnant.
Yeah, that 7 out. It was really bad. And the
Oh
mono
man.
too.
So
3 or something.
Oh, the 6 popped as well. Yeah. Yeah. The mono he got 4 roll. He city popped.
Oh. Straight from Kadowski, he got, I think, like the majority of the ores from him.
Yeah. Oh my God, Shanks is absolutely cooking. Holy shit.
And a yacht.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Talk about great devs.
Yeah. And he has the only night played as well. I mean, this is just
exactly.
catastrophic.
Perfect timing on all 3.
Yeah. Wow. So actually, Shanks is just way in the head. Yeah, and this
Aggro.
Yeah, this makes sense. I think this is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does get the city. I was gonna say he does have more than enough wheat in hand. The 3 and the 12 are both actually rolled. So he definitely has wheat. Gets the city.
And now that Shanks is so far ahead, you can never city the 6-4-12.
Yeah, I agree. So that you do have to adapt to the situation, and Shanks is just absolutely dominating right now. 8-5-3 will still be nice, but I fear that the 3 should not really get blocked, honestly. I think the 9 is better blocked than the 3.
Agree with you. Yeah, they want Kadowski to make sure he has all the devs. Keep it on Shanks.
Yeah. And that 5 is an excellent block on this board as well. Actually, it's we talked about it earlier. It really does restrict the sheep production to just the 4, which works for the team working against big bad Shanks.
I think if Wheezy doesn't hit a 9 here, we're just talking about how he's fallen like really, really far behind.
Yeah.
Really slow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the nature of his setup. Unfortunately, he doesn't have as many numbers, I think, as anyone else. He actually has the fewest numbers available to him right now, and the port is not insane. If you're thinking about what production you'd make in excess here, it's not really anything. Arguably wheat, and that's probably what you'd least want to be 3 or 4 out of anything. So it's a tough spot.
Very tough. But at least he can focus on the city. I don't think he should be popping ever.
I think he
Until
does
he gets
actually
that
have. He should actually have some ore here. Oh, the 9 rolled when it was blocked. Wow. Okay, he just pops. Oh man.
Ouch.
Oh, there's the 9.
Hey.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna need a trade or a port to build a city next turn. Squash likes that 9 a lot. He's on 8 cards. You can expect that to happen pretty much every turn.
Yeah, every time he's over, yeah.
Yeah, but he has the port. He can spend it. He's probably going to be able to pop here. He does have that other holy sheep tile, the 3. The 3 is quite a weird roll on this board.
Yeah, honestly, now 3 kind of sucks. Shanks is just so scary.
Yeah, yeah, it really does. Kardowski has also bought a dev, so he's going to be playing for army against Shanks. This makes sense. We kind of expect this from players at this level. They will work together to keep win conditions. There's Squash going for the 8-10. You called it, Hakuna.
Oh, Shanks has another monster. I mean, Shanks, dude, he might just outproduce enough to take road, but otherwise I think he might be stuck to build the 10 without any more.
I think
just one more road settle.
I think he can pop like twice here. He's just fine. I don't know if he can do it twice though.
Fortunately, Kadowski has the whole table on his side.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
but
the savior.
honestly, Shanks has almost as much production as the whole table.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, well, there's a 5. That's a pretty clutch block. Oh, wow.
Let's see.
Oh, my God. So, Kadowski's actually looking for a brick here. Potentially, this could be a road builder.
Squash. Oh. Yeah,
I mean, like, there's a world where this could...
be...
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, Squash does this trade, and he gets plowed.
There's gotta be a deal here, right? Where he doesn't plow.
Okay, this isn't. Oh,
okay, the wood per brick makes more sense. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, it
but
wasn't.
The wood per brick didn't make any sense.
It wasn't even the road builder. That was just a road.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Wheezy. Okay, so we've hit the 10. Man, that 10's rolled a lot. I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, it's rolled 4 times. Yeah.
Let's see. He wants to give sheep. Why does he want wood? Oh, for the wood port. Okay,
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and the 9's popped, so he's actually probably just a card off a city here.
I think he has a year of plenty, and this is his only way. No.
It depends if he has.
Honestly, this might be. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. It's like, why give away the sheep? You could probably dev.
I think he wants a city though.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I think this helps. Yeah, I think this is a yop. That's my read.
You reckon? I think it's just a city. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Wow, we were both wrong.
That's not good. Hey, Weezy, no, you need the city.
Okay, Squash is actually on 5 here with an absolutely bonkers setup.
Well,
Squash
you
is
see why
insane here.
I thought he was trying to city there with the yop instead of just buying a dev.
Yeah. Oh man, and Shanks popping again. He does not have a knight, which is pretty bad news. Which means that also now the table has pressure again for pacing, and there's no cards, and Kardowski has no port. Yeah, this is difficult.
Just yet, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, there's also a point here, which is that maybe Kardowski is not going to be getting everything he needs for his game if he's just popping and not getting anything more than knights. And he's still getting outproduced by Shanks in almost every roll. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah. You can only assume Shinx is going to play a knight next time. So if Kaldovsky does not have one, oh, he doesn't. Yeah, he's going for the settle.
He's
Never mind.
actually, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't have
Oh, he
wheat. Yeah,
doesn't have it.
that has to be from like a different deal,
I think
right?
that was the deal for the trade for the bricks that he gives Squash an ore. And frankly, I think if that was the trade, I think that's definitely too good for Squash. Because this position
I
getting
don't know.
810
Squash on a
is,
bunch of. I guess yeah. You're just expediting it. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I mean giving Squash a city, right now he's easily the best road player.
Yep.
Like he produces more wood brick than the whole table.
Yeah, it's Squash versus Shanks right now. It's a good block, man. Good block right now.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think yeah, wow, it's they're just so ahead. Well, I reckon this is looking like my prediction's gonna be closer.
Yeah. Mine is gonna be really off.
Yeah.
Move it. 8 wheat, 6 brick.
It is the 8 now. Yeah, especially after Squash has more. Doesn't help.
Ah.
11 cards. Wow. Our table's actually in so much trouble here. I think Shanks just wins. Shanks
You
is
think
Squash
Shanks
now.
wins?
Well, okay. I think not Wheezy or Kaldowski. Unfortunately.
All right, let's make the bet then. If Jay Weezy or Kaldowski wins, what are you gonna do?
Oh man. They put me on the spot. If one of them win, what am I gonna do? Dude.
You can never wear an orange sweatshirt ever again.
No, that's a punishment for both of us.
Yeah.
No, I would play a season this month. I would play a set this month, and I have a lot of stuff to do this month. But I would play a set this month if either one of them won.
Deal.
All right.
All right, and I don't do anything though.
You're already shaving your head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I have faith in this, and to be honest, like as much as I want to play a set, I reckon that I will be right because
Have to be right.
I really don't have the time.
Although Debs can mean anything, man.
That's true. That's true. But
Unfortunately, Shanks has
I
to
think
be
if it was one player, you could reasonably be like, okay, this is going to be a comeback. But it's actually two players who are so far ahead that I cannot see them being challenged on the win conditions.
Mm-hmm.
No one's taking a road here.
So this block tells me Kaldowski doesn't have a knight or can't generate another dev here.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you might need to aggro it and just luck army.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks. All of his
Yeah.
knights are like aggro knights.
Yeah, I think it would have been. I think he would have played it last time because he already was behind on pacing.
Yeah. So from Squash.
Yeah.
I like stealing from Shanks.
Yeah, I imagine Shanks might have made his case there that Squash is on 8, probably locked 8. No, Wheezy might be considering a role play, but frankly, it's not very easy to facilitate. Not a lot of wood or brick available in Squash. Squash has it. Okay.
Yeah, I think you could have worked out something to steal from Shanks there. Squash still has the city another time. Oh, never mind. I forget Squash is on coordinated 8s and a 9 or.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
and every number.
And 3-1. I mean, he's actually going to get the 6-2, which means he'll have every number except the 4. Pretty cool. Sheep, brick for sheep. Jesus, he traded for that brick before.
This is pretty important to dev.
Yeah. Man, and there's no cards in the resistant force. Which is now Kaldowski and Jay Weezy, and then like whoever is arguing against the other one. Oh my god, Weezy actually greeting Kaldowski here.
That's messed up.
They're both so behind.
It's just a sheep.
It's just a sheep, that's true. Wow.
Weezy must have a road builder or something to
Dude,
be thinking he can use his sheep soon.
didn't I call this earlier that this sheep is going to be such a hot commodity.
You did. Especially at the 5s block. Yeah,
Look, they're hustling each other. They're both very behind. Crazy.
I guess you just do it. Yikes.
Wow, it's happening in 9 seconds. I mean, it looks like Wheezy is not budging here.
Just do it. Do it. Oof.
Oh man. Passes on 7. That is spooky. Wow, Squash just rolls an 8 here. Ah, man. I think the game's going to end so soon.
I mean, Wheezy's gonna mono here though. So.
I think it's legit. I think it'll either be next orbit or the orbit after. I cannot imagine that it will go longer than that.
Man, you gotta hope Shanks has what, 3 nights? Is that the best case
There
scenario?
is absolutely no chance that Shanks has 3 nights.
He already pulled the mono on the Yob. How lucky can this guy get?
3 nights or 3 VPs, you mean?
3 nights, hopefully.
Well, no. He definitely doesn't have 3 nights. He has at least 1 non-night. He has guaranteed 1 non-night, actually.
But base case scenario is he has 3 nights. And that's all you can hope for. Survive maybe 1 more orbit than you're expecting, and that's it.
Yeah, road builder win incoming. That's a good point, John D. Bars. There's a legit chance of that. But I don't believe it's possible for that to happen this turn. Because Shanks would need to also city in that case.
Oh, look at this slap in the face trade. Oh, no, never mind. He was trying to get a sheep. Never mind.
Yeah. But he's also going to end up... Maybe Kalowski's going to hardball him here. I'm actually curious to listen in a little bit.
I'm pretty sure Wheezy has a... Oh, yeah, I did jump in. I'm pretty sure Wheezy has a road builder, though.
I think you're right.
And he's got too much going on. Oh, no.
Sorry, I couldn't talk. Brick just sits extra in my hand, and I can't do anything with it.
No, so I was saying, like, I can give you future brick, I'll give you, like, any card you want in the future.
Well, you want brick from me. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
I thought you were giving me brick. Yeah, I don't mind.
If I have a card in the future, and you want it, is yours.
Oof. Yeah.
Wow, looks like that could have been potentially winning for Shanks.
Dude, who called that road builder, though?
Yeah, you did. And it came through. Wheezy looking like he might be trying to put up a fight for road, getting on the 11 as well, which might help. There is a chance now, I think, that road gets taken, but Shanks, dude, he's just cooking, and he's got that open Rosetta on the 10. Oh. Hakuna is currently knocking a hole in his wall.
I'm just so angry.
Yeah, he's so angry that Wheezy is not winning. Kaldoskin 14 cards here. I mean, he did pass on 7.
Best thing ever is no 7 rolled. So now something can happen here.
Yeah, he doubled or nothing, and he did double, and now he has 14 cards, and he might be considering a settle. He might be considering popping. I mean, Army seems like potentially a lost cause, which is kind of crazy. But maybe just go all port and try and build quick points.
I think you just pop it all out.
Yeah, so I think he's on full points, right? My logic is maybe with some luck you settle for 5, city for 6, and then you just like road settle city, and then you get 2 random points. I don't know why. Yeah. No, I mean, in theory, you could then also city a 4 time for 9, so another VP could do it, but yeah, he settles. I think this is going to help with the dev game. I mean, they're definitely going to have ore. He's going to be able to pour people's ore now, and so on.
I'm telling you, 4's about to go off, and that's the only way this game keeps going, man. Shanks and Squash aren't on it.
Well, that may result in a commitment from me. Hakuna has become enraged.
All right, here's my prediction. Next orbit, there's 4 rolls. 3 of them are gonna be 4s.
Wow, what a random specific thing to say. Let's see it happen. 3 4s in the next orbit. All right. That would be quite the prediction, Hakuna. Something.
Yeah.
Friends at Two Sheep with the developers. Okay, this is your first and only chance to not be a 4. Oh.
All right, guess 3 4s in a row.
Here we go. Imagine.
Dang it.
Dude, I mean, Squash might just win, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think this game
6-8 is pretty good.
This game ends now. It's either Squash or Shanks, I think. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Weezy didn't even have any cards to make an effort.
Dude, Squash is close. Jeez. Okay, so he doesn't have it, but he almost saves the spot. Dude, if they can feed Wheezy that 6-2 settle,
Have to.
you actually have to. You need, but that's so expensive. You know what? It's gonna be road, settle, and then road is gonna be needed to take road.
Oof, yeah.
Just...
And he has 3 cards.
He has 3 cards. Kadofti makes no break, and Shanks might win.
Ooh,
He has 2 non-mats.
there's the
Yeah.
wood.
Oh my god. I told you he's a 9-point player.
He was at 8 cards already. Yeah, never mind.
Dude, I do not want to see Luigi do some 4 here.
Oh, what's up, Crane? The chip is the 1 chip challenge, or is that really spicy?
Yeah, really spicy, and it makes everyone cry. Because it's so spicy. Like Hakuna's gameplay.
Hey. That's racist, man.
Oh, sorry. Forgot that you're Mexican. Okay.
What's he thinking?
His gameplay. Hakuna's gameplay is not spicy. It's tacos.
Have you ever seen the South Park episode where Cartman's hand is Jennifer Lopez?
No, what the fuck?
Okay, well that one, he like does her accent and he says tacos just like that.
Tacos. Nice. Well, I'm honored to be compared to Cartman's version of Jennifer Lopez. Oh! It's not. Oh my god! It's not 2 VPs.
That's another yop. Okay.
It is another yop. Shanks has pulled the most ridiculous devs: 3 knights, mono, 2 yops, and a VP. Oh my god! Imagine he wins right now with 2 pops.
Dude, what a great safety road by Squash. That actually could have been really close.
Yeah, I agree. But it might actually cost him. I mean, neither way is technically safe. And there is a thought there. I mean, if Shanks can't pop here, I was gonna say if Shanks can't pop here, he might have wanted to actually yop for a brick to give it to Wheezy potentially.
Ooh, did he have City then?
No, I don't think so. It looks like he had to port ore to get to get the wheat. Okay, so Kaldosk has 15 cards. I think
I guess
there
he
is
was 1 card off.
this actually. I think they're gonna plow Squash in the 6-2. I believe that this wood combined with Wheezy's wood port will actually go to good use.
And I'm sure that the discussion happened, but Shanks saving some of that yop to give Wheezy what he needed.
Yeah, it could have been.
Enough sheep was out there.
Well, actually, more importantly, I mean, ensuring Kaldovsky is very much in Shanks' interest as well. Or even just like 3-1-ing for him, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright, so I want to see lots of wood in Wheezy's hand ASAP. We need to see, something needs to be figured out here. I think they might be talking about it. Tune in to see.
He popped.
I can still hear you eating.
Oh. Sorry.
It's better. Yeah, if you mute. Actually, if you mute.
You're right.
They're not talking anyway. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm sorry to stop you from eating though.
I just finished.
Oh man, that's so funny. I just hear like fork on plate, just dun dun.
Surprised you didn't say. I heard the taco shells.
No, I'm not actually racist, Hakuna. That was just a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eating food is top tier commentary. Look, Hakuna's a pro and he's seasoned. He seasoned his food because he's Mexican.
Sorry, Deb. I forgot I didn't undeafen, so Kadowski just screamed in my ear and I didn't hear what he said. So I
Oh,
have
that's
nothing
funny.
to provide. Literally zero insight despite him talking at me.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I made a joke about you being Mexican as you season your food.
Shocker.
So there you go.
Not surprised by that.
Classic.
Oh God. Hurry.
Oh, he did do it.
Insurance.
He did actually do it, dude. Wheezy's hand is just 7 wood.
You're gonna
alright.
get it.
Something's
She's
gonna
not
happen.
away.
Oh my god, he does actually city. Ooh, I don't know if there's enough cards.
They
Wheezy
need
just
to figure
has
that out.
Wheezy has
Changes the block
7
here.
wood. I mean, he's gonna need to make 4 brick this turn. It's impossible.
3.
Yeah, 3 to plow, but 4 to take roll. Like Shanks could, Squash might still have a winning roll.
Ah, I see. Ooh.
Okay. So in theory, Squash's hand is 2 all right now and 8 wins.
So then why block the 10?
Right.
Is what you're saying.
Well, also, honestly, yeah. I mean, to an extent, I mean, why the 10?
I guess you're thinking don't block the 6 because I'm going to try to settle there, but I don't even know if there's enough.
No, and if it's to block roads, you would just still block the 6. If you want to block a winning roll, you'd hit the 8. I don't know why Wheezy did
Very
that.
questionable.
I need to find out.
There it is.
All right. So Wheezy is gonna need to get the plow. I think it's reasonable to assume that taking road is not necessary, but are there even enough cards in the whole table to do this? Wheezy has 7 wood and a steel. 7 wood can make 3 brick for Wheezy, but then he has no wood. Oh man.
He gave
Oh.
up.
Oh. Okay. Well, this is the road play.
There's a path.
You know, honestly, I think you still build to 6-2.
Yeah, and just threaten. He's only got 2 cards.
He
I'm
cannot
totally with
settle.
you.
He absolutely cannot settle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think Wheezy, playing for the win, you really do need to be playing to plow that 6-2 and punish Squash for not going to the 10,
Yep.
Okay, he does hit Squash on the 8. It's a clutch block and the 10 pops. All right.
See, yeah, that 10 was such a good block. Oh, man.
Yeah. So wood is on the table now, which is good for Wheezy, kind of, but he's also committed 2 rolls here to the 3. I think, yeah, threatening the 6-2 really does seem like the play. And honestly, long term as a road player, you're gonna want that extra brick. You're gonna want as much brick as you can possibly get. There's a lot of wood on your side on the table, right? Especially with that 5.
Dude. Shanks has another non-knight. Why else would he be thinking?
We just played a knight, dude.
Oh. Then what's he thinking about?
I'm really curious, actually. Maybe they're talking about it.
I have still a long shot to go.
What do
I
you
know
mean?
I'm ahead, but I
Yeah,
could get
but-
like 3 cards for you.
I'm just letting you know the only way I would do it is if you played your road builder to nowhere. If I'm being honest with you, like
I can play the road builder now, but let's talk in your turn. I'm giving like 4 cards for you. It's our best
No,
shot. Or just
and then
give up.
I'm still way behind you.
Yeah, I know. I know you are, but it's like it's our best shot.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Nice, nice dirty mono.
I
That's
think
why
that was necessary.
That's why he did the 7.
Oh no.
Weezy, I'm willing to give you some wood back, but that was just
Yeah,
way too much out on the board.
I don't know, man. You should win at this point, I guess. This is pretty toast for me.
Oh, dude. Oh man, Hakuna, that is this is a damn
I
funny
mean, he
moment.
had to do it there, though. It had to be one.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for Wheezy. Wheezy's 2 roads not going to 6-2 looks awful now. So many cards on the board to make it happen.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is a real punish for that because honestly, Wheezy's game is not over. Like he still has rolls that are good. Like the 4 and the 9 rolling is still going to be good for you. And getting on the 6-2, I think you can actually then still play for the brick port and actually take the road.
Yeah.
This way, I think Wheezy is kind of getting the worst of both worlds, which is you get the brick port with less brick, and you don't really have a road play, and you don't plow squash on the 6-2. It's tough.
3 roads. Yeah. 3 roads changes everything, right? That's all he needs.
Yeah, look, if an 11 rolls here, and we know that actually Wheezy is holding a brick, the 11 did pop, so in theory, like an 11 rolling here, that would actually probably do it. But Kaldowski has a responsibility here to create something for Wheezy and or ensure himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it looks like Kaldowski's going to turn this into 3 cards from the mono.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to see him 4-for-1ing twice. And, oh my god, he actually does do it. Oh.
For a dev. Oh
okay.
no.
3 pops.
3's good.
Yeah, not for Wheezy though. I don't. This means that nothing happens. Yeah, he passes. And Squash does not have a winning roll here. Oh, the 2. One of the numbers he's not on.
Yeah. We'll just see another day. I believe Shanks when he says he's not that close. The one's a road builder, he said, right?
Yeah, he called road builder, which is actually, that is honestly best case scenario because he only has 1 spot to go to anyway.
Yep.
And he's not going to get rolled. He's been effectively locked out of road space. Wow, and actually that road builder being played means we are all out of playable special devs, so there's only VPs and knights left.
What?
Yeah, that is a pretty funky deck, and this might actually come down to the wire potentially. This might actually be my prediction on the spot. If Wheezy gets to 6 points. Okay, Wheezy's holding a road.
8 in there, right? Yeah.
I had 10, 9, 8, 6. I said
10, 9, 8, 6. Okay.
Yeah, and you said 10, 9, 9, 8, and dude, good luck getting a Wheezy to 9
8.
or 8. Yeah.
Oh, he's about to take road.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's gonna roll from now on our 4s.
Well, look, he has a road in hand. But I think Kaldowski had to do something else with that wood somehow. I know it's a tricky spot, but he's actually, I mean, again, we just as we discussed, there's only knights and VPs to pull for. Like it's not unreasonable, especially when Shanks is saying road builder. Kaldowski effectively knows that there's like 3 VPs in the deck, and it's like a 3 in 11 or something. Oh my god, yeah, wow.
Or hear me out.
Oh,
wow. Army is not locked.
Army is locked.
Just need 5 more.
Oh my god, Squash is really close. I see you, Zara. I agree. Retired Hero has been the chat, yes. Exciting as always. You might not see that, Hakuna. I'm on YouTube as well.
Oh, no wonder.
I'm multi-streaming, which you also can do, by the way.
I can or cannot?
You can.
Let's see.
And it's integrated into OBS, so it's like
What?
super easy.
Is that new?
No, but when I discovered it, I thought it was new. I felt the same as you.
Wait. Is it daily or is it the other one?
It's Restream.
Oh no, I mean daily DAF app.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have the other one too.
Yeah, David George Live, which is the edited videos, yeah. But I think I might leave that one in the past potentially.
Oh.
Legendary. Hello, Hakuna. Yeah, Hakuna, great player. Great to see him in the chat supporting the stream. What do you think about that, Hakuna?
Wait, who? Me?
Uh,
Good.
yeah, yeah, he is. All right. Hakuna has become so furious at Kaldowski taking his turn time every time. Thank you for the follow, Rick Lowe. I know who you are. Welcome in chat. Kaldowski has 20 cards every turn. He really does, and we haven't really seen anything too crazy happen. He's just kind of popping. I think Hakuna is tearing down his wall. He also passes on 7 every turn. It's true.
3 seconds. 3, 2.
Oh my god.
No.
Is he gonna do anything?
I think he's.
Shocker.
Dude, I think like something's going on in the background or something.
What is going on?
Because he had enough ore to port and do something.
Shanks, what is the one card in your hand you want to keep?
Okay. I just tuned in for like half a second to see if Kaldowski was complaining, and I heard something different. I heard Wheezy asking Shanks, what's the one card in your hand you would like to keep? Which I assume is the basis of this deal to plow the 6-2.
Crazy.
So now 6-2 is actually does take road for Wheezy, and this must be facilitated if possible. Because what? Okay. Yeah,
I'm here.
This plow must be facilitated for sure.
100%.
Squash has literally got the win in hand, so you have to plow him. And he can probably he still might have winning rolls, potentially, depending on how long Wheezy can get a road.
I think if he loses roads too, though, right?
Well, he'd lose.
With
Well, no, but I mean, he might be able to take road back regardless.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So this would be.
I mean, this is a 3-point swing.
It is, yeah, it is with an open settle. No, that would be Wheezy's 5th settlement. And my God, I'm remembering that I said I would play a set if they won. If Wheezy or Kaldowski won. And Wheezy's about to go to 7, and Kaldowski might be on 7 with 11 cards.
7 with 11 cards, yeah.
Jesus.
With the chance to get to 20
Squash
cards
is
on his turn.
Squash is about to get plowed, and Shanks has got somehow like the most unlucky road builder in history.
Yeah. Dude, it's gonna be 3 5s cut off. He's gonna have 20 cards. Oh, never mind.
So then Shanks is a great spot to win, you think? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Getting this plow done on Squash is obviously great for Shanks. That's why he's giving up his whole hand. And he is on 8. He does have a city and a clean road settle there. That spot on the 10 is never going to be challenged. So Shanks has a consistent victory path here. It's just like, can he do that quicker? It might not be that easy to road settle. You know. Okay. Wow, and actually Wheezy keeps us 3 extra cards. He is on 7.
Love it.
Yeah.
Squash.
Oh my God.
Ooh, still can do a lot here. Road settle, take road back, something.
Yeah, he has options for sure. I regularly reference the chilling effect in Discourse. It's a highly underrated video. It's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
Good times.
Yeah. Just to pop a Devon a roll, sorry.
Yes, that was.
What a 12!
Oh!
What a 12!
Well, with the 8
Oh
blocks.
my God.
You gotta
Oh
move
my
it now.
God.
Shanks, what?
With the wheat port, that 12 is insane.
Yeah, it's a VP there.
What do you mean Shanks what? What's he gonna do?
I would have moved it there.
But he might not have it. I mean, we know he has an on-late.
Yeah. And then I remembered. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh boy, dude, Shanks is...
Kaldowski
Sorry.
army, I'm telling you.
Oh, Squash has got so many cards again. He might really have... I mean, with the wheat port, that 12 is insane. He really could have the win in hand right now.
6 brick?
Yeah, it really has to be, I think. Unless you need to account for Shank somehow, like maybe you hit the 5. But I think the 5 popped already. I believe the 5 actually rolled while it was open. He does hit it though. Yeah, it did roll. So there is
And
sheep in
steals from
circulation.
Shanks.
Steals from Shanks. That's...
I mean, he needs army to win. It's
Yeah,
kinda not
that's fair.
craziest. He's coming for it.
Ooh,
Oh, need a
dude.
7.
But squash on 14 cards, and you know, Wheezy is gonna need basically a free road from Shanksy and wood form.
Yep. Which might happen.
Might happen.
I
Two
just
wood,
need one.
4 sheep.
Easy. This is easy.
Alright, so yeah. So Squash's road currently would go to 9. He'd
I
need
think-
to build 3 roads. 6 would
Yeah,
do
I
it
think
though.
this is just. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I think he does actually need to build 2. I think a 6 still wins for Squash if you pull a VP here. Or even just like settle road and port some more wood to build a road.
Dude, Shanks just gave 4 free wood.
Yeah, I think that seems about. I mean, he doesn't even need most of it. To be honest, he just needs a city.
Yes. He needs to buy another knight. I'm telling you, man. Kautowski. He's gonna take it.
No. No. Oh man, these guys are too good at coordinating. This might actually be. So, is it possible for someone to lose on 5 here? Yes. No, sorry, on 6. It definitely is possible.
For sure.
Yeah, it could happen to 3 people potentially.
Yes.
Yeah. Squash is asking for insurance. Why?
Through the chat. Nice.
Why
I
would he ask for
wonder,
insurance?
they made this trade, and yet nothing's happening immediately. So did
Yeah.
they make the trade without any math, or is it
Let's listen in.
a previous trade? Oh yeah, listen.
Just build your roads. One more.
No, the viewers are watching how to be
The
road
viewers
battle.
love
This
this.
is how to be road battle. This is the true way.
The 6.
Jesus.
I can't
Been
even
a
take
while.
road back, right?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much he can do here, right?
No, and Squash is right. He actually cannot take road anymore. He literally does not have enough roads.
Uh,
No, legit. He's got
Oh,
3
yeah.
dead roads. Yeah, he just can't.
Yeah.
So crazy. Okay, so road is locked. Can he plow 4-3? Oh my god. You're right.
that's what yeah. So watch Squash hitting.
But then
To
no.
10 points,
That
not
it's
on
always
his
locked.
turn.
It's always locked. This doesn't even. He can't take road. Because now he's just spent 2 more roads on that side. He can never take road.
So then, what was the point of that? You think?
Just fun, I think.
Just fun.
Yeah, like it legit does not actually do anything. I mean, apart from
Yeah.
just giving him more sheep, which might just be
I
necessary.
guess.
Plays a knight. Ooh. Okay, so maybe that means that Squash either pulled a VP there or he pulled another knight. And we know that's all the devs that are left regardless. That's actually not very useful insight, but but technically in any situation we'd know that to be true. Because it's either that he needs a steal to win now as a result of putting the VP, or that he's pulled 2 knights, he can afford to, and he just wants to get more out of his turns now.
I'm gonna say it, and I don't mean any offense by it. Squash makes a great villain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone disagrees with that. Yeah, I mean, Kaldowski getting plowed to his only available settle spot here is actually more important than... I mean, this actually has no effect on the road whatsoever, this plow, but it does prevent Kaldowski from settling in the future.
Yeah, so he might just be locked if he doesn't have 2 VPs and get army. Yeah, I guess there's just so much to do. Yeah, never.
Yeah, no. With a city, well, look, I mean, 4 VPs is still theoretically possible for Kaldowski. He could actually just city once and win.
That'd be crazy.
Ooh, my god. So, okay, so we pulled a knight and a 6 roll. So now Squash is actually going to need a city or the VP pull, and we know there's VPs in the deck. We actually know that Squash does not have one, and there's at least one in the deck. And we've seen 8 knights played. There's 6 left. When Shanks pops, easiest way for him to win at this stage is get VPs.
Yes, Shanks has had this production for 12 hours now.
Yep. And it's slowed down pretty majorly just because he doesn't really expand, and his setup, like you said, is very blockable. He can't actually build roads.
Yeah,
The 6 doesn't
hardly
roll.
ever had a sheep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 6 has been letting him down until recently.
And
Yeah.
that 5 got blocked hard. I think he missed most of the sheep produce on the 5 this game.
I'm pretty confident Kadovsky does not have a knight. Oh my god, he would have played it, right?
Where would he put it? The 5 maybe?
Just to play.
Oh no! Oh my god!
put it on
Oh my god! He's actually gonna get on me.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, well, for the record, if Shanks doesn't have a knight, then he's on 9. So
Yeah.
I think it shouldn't happen, but we'll see. That might actually be the only way. Dude, if Shanks is on 9, he might actually lose on me.
That'd be awesome.
I
Just 'cause
disagree
it's in training.
because I have stakes on it. I'm pretty sure if my memory serves. Sorry, in Zara saying if my memory serves correctly, this very first 2 sheep live stream ever be present for. Time and stars just never aligned before. Yeah, and Hakuna's even here. We're having a great time. Welcome.
All it takes is to have Alex staying up till 3 a.m. That's it.
Yeah, that's all it takes. 3:30 it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but for the Catanapalooza,
There
of
you
course. And he hits the 5 here and hits squash. I mean, acknowledging the risk of this 8. At this point, I wonder if the 5 is worth blocking. Oh my god, Kalowski actually cities potentially for 8 points.
Couldn't pop? Dang it.
Yeah,
he could have. He could have.
He could have. He could have.
Why didn't he?
You can't play for points here. Maybe he has a knight though. I don't know.
So?
Well,
That blows my mind. I don't understand why he wouldn't pop there.
I think that's reasonable. I'm just trying to understand it. 'Cause I'm thinking maybe he has a knight, and he wants to make it so that the 5 is more likely to help him pop, like to pop quicker. But you still don't have. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, so Squash actually played a knight here. Gets an aura off the. Well, 5 devs left. There's at least 1 VP in the deck. Jesus.
How mad is everyone that Squash settles on the 10 instead of the 2 to get every number? That's pretty mad.
True, he really could have had every number. That is rubbish. Okay, wow. There's 2 VPs in the deck of 5 right now. At least 2. 8 pops. Huge. Squash holding 2 or 3. What a block here. 2 sheep for wheat. 2 wheat for a sheep. 2 wheat for an ore. So, yeah, I mean, he knows his odds are good here, and everyone knows it. There's 2 VPs in the deck, at least 2 or 3. In a deck of 5.
Who has the sheep? I wasn't paying attention.
Wow, give a 3rd card. I'll see if I do it. Is this a Kaldowski trade? This might be. I think actually he's holding 2 ore in hand. But what does a man with no settle spots need with brick?
Yeah. No kidding.
What does that do? When do you spend it?
It's a defensive taking a card from someone.
Yeah,
and then
right.
never using it.
The fact that Shanks even has a brick here is also like somewhat concerning. I don't know how that happened. He might have stolen it. Actually, Squash probably did have some brick here. Yeah, he does. The 6 rolled last turn, last orbit, and he did not spend any. So, yeah, okay. So, Shanks actually just stole a brick of Squash, which is relevant because we didn't know how much ore he was holding. Now we do know that he's holding at least 2 ore. He did not lose 1.
Dang. If I see a trade from Squash and Shanks here, this game is wild.
Oh boy.
There's no way you could give him 3 cards, right? And 2 are wheat? No way.
Oh, Wheezy. Here we go.
Oh, Wheezy. Okay. I thought that was Squash. Good.
No, and even Wheezy's actually saying I don't need brick. I literally can't spend it. Wow. Okay, so this is actually tough. If I would not aggro off the 8 here under any circumstances. The 5 is not even worth blocking anymore. Shanks needs a city. Oh my god. 3. So, okay. Kalowski pulls 2 VPs now. I mean, it's possible. There's like a legit chance of that happening. Holy shit. And Wheezy, it really needs a VP here. Like, He actually really needs 2. If my memory serves me correctly, Shanks is essentially the Randy Newman of champs matches. One of the consistently great players who makes it to the finals but falls short in each finals match. But he eventually got the best song master. I don't even know who Randy Newman is.
What?
Is he American, Hakuna?
I believe so.
Well, that's why. Well, that's why you're surprised and I'm not that I don't know who he
80
is.
years old.
He's just 80 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I've heard the name before, and I will now also Google him because FOMO. The mad character. Oh, I know his face.
You do.
And he wrote Toy Story soundtrack. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Monsters Inc. Oh, what a guy.
Legend.
Okay. Well, in any case, yeah, I guess that's true. The description that you gave is exactly correct. That's true. But Shanks did end up winning like almost everything else. He did actually end up winning the Brazilian national championship after coming short in champ so many times, and he's been crushing recently.
Dude,
Oh my
you're
God.
trying to get a sheep here, right? From squash?
Holy shit! I mean, Kowalski has played 4 nights here, so we've actually seen 9, 11, 12 nights. So there is, if Shanks is a knight, it's locked. If Shanks has 2 VPs, Kalowski can definitely get army.
Buy one more. Somehow.
He might actually need to get it fed, but like, would Weezy
Yeah.
do it? He's been nominated around 2 dozen Academy Awards for Best Original Song. He didn't win it for the first time until recently. Gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, let's listen in.
Okay.
I don't have war, otherwise I would give.
Let me think about this because the trade doesn't affect it at all. I mean, would you give me 2, Brett?
What?
I shouldn't give you 2 cards now.
It should be for free, to be honest, but yeah.
It should be, yeah.
Fucking wait, let me just like how this affects my win chance. It doesn't really, because like I only get ore off of 1 ore tile, so it doesn't really affect anything. Yeah. Wait, but if I get brick, it doesn't affect anything.
Oh,
I can do
just
2
give me
for
the
2.
other sheep. It'll be fine. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Like I win with an 8 regardless.
You do.
I'll do this
Uh,
one. I'll do this one.
Basically, like if I had 10 rolls, I 3 for 1. Like basically any of my rolls, 8
I'll
or
do the-
12 win.
The top
Anything else that rolls gives me a pop, basically.
So like
Yeah.
these cards don't really like are that helpful.
Do it, Wheezy. Yeah.
Oh, if you just do it.
Oh my god, do it.
Oh my god.
If there's
Oh my god!
Oh no!
I don't want to talk. Yeah, if I'm out of here. I'm out of here. What the hell just happened?
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Why did he not want to? Weezy was. Kalowski is a serial timer outer, man.
Dude, even taking that turn to squash, I think makes sense. But the fact that Jay Weezy said, yeah, I'll just give it to you. Dude,
Yeah.
Jump on it.
It was free. It's just like a VP all army, right? I mean, there's 3 deaths left.
I still have faith. Just avoid 7.
Oh wow! Actually, Weezy just cities there. Oh my god, that
GG.
might be game. Well, he needs a city though. Oh, I'm sorry, he has it. Yeah. Oh my god, you were actually so close to being right.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Dude, if he just pulled there, it would have been 10-9-9-8.
That's true.
Actually,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Well,
Are there any more left?
yeah, there are.
1,
They have 2 each.
2.
Yeah, there's one. It's 1 and 3 here.
One more. Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that would have been great.
That was really close. Yeah.
Like a game.
You walked out. Yeah. No, you were closer than me too. I honestly didn't think that Wheezy was gonna get any points. He was so behind for a long time.
I remember the first thing I said was, "Don't dev, just focus on." The only thing I focus on is building a city.
Yeah.
And he never got one until this last turn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and considering maybe that's part of the plan, but he effectively got fed an extra 2 points and still came up pretty short. So I think it was a tough position to play.
No, if there's no force, it's the worst position I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean honestly, I think you can still advocate for the 10-8 on the left here.
Yeah, I think that's where I would have gone. 10-8.
Yeah. It's a nice city when you go on the Woodport too. I mean, not probably just city 894 anyway, but it's a good secondary city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a bit more production too. Yeah, and you need the 8 regardless, so why not?
Right.
Cool game. It was a good one.
It was exciting, man.
Yeah.
I really thought my boy Kalinowski was gonna pull it out there. So wait, let me see. What are his? I just went to main menu again. What are his devs right now?
Who?
Kaldovsky has
Kalski has 2 VPs.
just 2 VPs. Okay,
Mhm.
so he still needed 2 more knights. Never mind.
Yeah, so it's funny because VP is actually losing
Yeah.
versus Knight, which is really funny, right? Like you could pull 2 back-to-back VPs there and definitely have lost the game.
Uh-huh.
Which is just this is a great example actually. I might have to keep this one. I'm gonna bookmark this replay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What a great Catanapalooza.
Yeah, no, it's a really awesome event. GG indeed, retired hero. Thank you, Zara. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I'm gonna be playing my game tomorrow against retired hero and Ivy and Aaron, the winner. Great
Yeah,
lobby.
what is that? 20 hours from now?
Yeah, it should be.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for it, man. I'll
Yeah.
be watching, of course.
Yes, sir. I'm very excited.
Are you gonna
And
stream that one too?
well, absolutely, I will. And then
I'll make it.
and then and then you'll be streaming after that. And
And I might not
who's-
have hair.
oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to tune in. That is
Okay.
epic. Do we have another game after my game tomorrow?
Yeah, that's the one I'm streaming. So it's the
Where is it?
poetry.
Yeah. Yeah. Poetry, Sunset, J-Dog and Byron. What a lobby.
Yes, sir.
Very cool.
Legendary.
Yeah. Looking forward to that one.
I appreciate
Nice.
you stepping in here and streaming this, man.
Yeah,
I know
no
it's
problem.
your 4 a.m. now, almost, so.
Like, it's always a pleasure. I couldn't refuse the call to jump on a stream with Hakuna Matata,
Whoa.
old pal of mine.
Just the first ever Settler series. Or what-
Just the Settlers Trial.
Trial. Sorry.
It's fine. I also misnamed one of your projects.
Yeah, and it's only in the title of what you're currently in, but whatever.
That's true. Yeah, good old Settlers Trial. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be able to be a part of this event. It was really cool, and I'm excited for my game tomorrow. And I will be going. Like I said, I cannot switch out the winner attitude. I don't always actually win, but I always want to win. So I'm gonna go super serious. I'm joking,
Love it.
retired hero. Don't stress. Yeah, no, it'll be fun and nice to see retired hero back in action, of course, as well.
For sure.
Cool. Well, thank you, Hakuna, for joining me today.
No, thanks for having me. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for helping with commentary, because I never know what to say.
No,
I
you're
appreciate
good,
it.
man.
And I can't wait to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. Looking forward to it too. I'll see you next time, Hakuna.
All right, man. Have a good night. Peace
too.
out. Bye-bye.
All right. So that was about that. I will be live again tomorrow, and yeah, it's I've been up to some interesting stuff recently. I was actually in a school this week doing a real life Catan workshop for kids and teaching them how to play, and their project was for a week to come up with a kind of a tooltip set for how to win the game of Catan based on their own experiences and a little bit of guidance. And I actually provided them with the almost 2,000 game data set that we've recorded on 2Sheep to compare their own data to. They were tracking all the stats. So that was really cool. And they kind of got to see the dice. They tracked their dice rolls as well. And for any of you who don't think that the dice on 2Sheep are legit, they are very fucking legit. We checked 109,265 dice rolls, and it's right. It's right on the bars, man. It's right where you expect it to be. So we gave them that information as well, and they prepared like a presentation and some stat tips. In fact, I can actually. Hello, Liam. I'm well. I've just been talking about how I was running this Catan workshop at a local school here in Germany, and we just wrapped up yesterday, and they did their presentation week today. I'm not actually part of the school, so I wasn't there today for that. And it rained anyway, so they couldn't do it properly. But I do have a picture of what they wrote as being the top 5 Catan tips. So I'll give those to you and see if that helps anyone. It's created by roughly 14-year-olds. That's pretty much how old the kids are. So I'm just make the stream welcome. All right, their top 5 tips and tricks for the game Catan. Number 1, place settlements on regularly rolled numbers like the 5, 6, 8, and 9. It's a good one. Back in the chat, GG's. Good game, Squash. Nice one. I'm just talking about this workshop I did at a school for Catan, and some of the tips that the kids came up with within a week of learning the game for how to win, which I thought was pretty interesting. These are the top 5, like as a group they came up with these top 5. So they all like had their own points, and then they discussed as a group and said like decided on their own, oh, we actually will pick this one's more important. So they kind of figured it out themselves. So place the settlements on regularly rolled numbers. Avoid passing with more than 7 cards, which, well, frankly, I think there's a lot of competitive players who could do with that advice. Yeah, just don't do it, man. Invest in development cards because they make it easier to get points. That was the explanation used. I think that's kind of true. I think generally that is an accurate description of dev cards. Processor on 6 points CPI PCI, always on 7.7 the doink point score. Yeah, no, that's fair. I was just riffing. So they like the dev cards. It's relevant to note that in almost none of these games was an appropriate block found ever. Hakuna was close. Yeah, he was. No, I didn't think that you would. I honestly thought there was a reasonable chance that someone's going to end up on 6 in that lobby. Yeah, I know. It was. Alright, so the last 2 points of how to win the game. Tips and tricks for Catan, number 4. Build on ports like during the game in order to trade better. 2 for 1, 3 for 1. They like those. And the last tip is at the beginning, try to gather as many different resources as possible. Minimum 4. They felt strongly that minimum 4. I think those are good points, all in all. Settle on good numbers. Don't pass with more than 7. Invest in development cards. Build on ports. And settle on as many different resources as possible at the beginning. I think if you did actually follow those and if you knew how to put that into practice functionally, that's a solid start, honestly. Yeah, so there you have it. So that was a little thing that I did on the side, and now I'm back, and I was literally waking up at 6 a.m, which is, I'm up at 4 now, so generally it's kind of closer to my bedtime than my morning time. So I reset my entire body clock for a week, which was cool. And now I'm going to have jet lag. Weezy gained 34 cards from trade and 35 from dice roll. That is actually funny. Where is it? Sounds like a great project. Thanks, Angry Robin. Yeah, it was fun. I was invited down by Biaki actually. He teaches at that school, and yeah, he invited me down. Some of you may know he is the German national champion, and he is currently #1 in the German nationals rankings. His brother is also this year's German national champion. So he opened the class and he was like, "Oh, I brought this Catan expert in," and I was like, "Bro, you literally like won the championship." Like, why am I the Catan expert? The hell? It was fun, and some of the kids signed up for Two Sheep. Actually, we did actually show them Two Sheep on one of the days. I forgot to mention, and they did play on Two Sheep. They really liked it, and they also gave some excellent user feedback. Like, it's hard to describe how perfect a new user, like a kid who's never played Catan before, is, because they have like the most perfect perspective on what makes sense and what doesn't. They've never experienced the game. They don't know any other platforms. They just like understand the fundamentals over the board, and it's completely like transformed into a different format. It's like 2D and everything's different. And yeah, there was some great feedback from that. So yeah, we'll be putting that into practice. There was definitely some stuff. There was some people like, they accept my trade. How do I know to trade with this guy? How do I start a trade? And I was like, yeah, you're right. We probably need to improve that piece of the UI a little bit. I brought it up in a team call today. So we will be doing that. Yeah, they had a good time. Some of them signed up for Two Sheep. I gave them some nice little gifts on their accounts, the robbers and civilizations and stuff. Yeah, so potentially inspired a generation. Who knows? Maybe they will never play again. But it was fun nonetheless. And also another personal update. Let me make some space here. Playing someone called Goldfish Wonder, where this is one of them. I would say unlikely because they're in Germany and it's almost 4 o'clock here, and they are like 14 years old. So probably not. Kids in the future? Yeah, well, they're a little bit older, to be fair. I mean, yeah. And also a personal update, sorry. Or like somewhat personal. I did win that qualifier in real life in Germany. Recently, it was a 32-player qualifier with two national champions present and some other of the top ever German performers. And I took it down. I went undefeated, 4 for 4. And they've just updated the standings, and I'm now 14th in Germany, which is pretty cool. I played fewer tournaments than anyone else on this list, excluding the one guy who also played 2, but he got less than points than me. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I may play a 3rd tournament, but frankly, I don't need to. This is effectively qualified me. The top 30 will go to German nationals next year, and this cutoff will probably go up to about 130, but highly unlikely it comes near 150. In any case, all I need to do is play another tournament this year and hopefully just get another 10, 20, 50 or 100 points from winning it. Then I would definitely lock my place. I have locked it. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be happening next year, which is in a while, but it's cool because I legit started playing Catan in less than 3 years ago, and I am now, going to nationals in like a real international tournament, which is cool, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, doing good on the Catan side. 1 CPI, starting to get my CV up a little bit. I'm hopefully going to make the PCL semi-finals. There'll be 1 game tomorrow to decide that, if I make it. And if I won that semi-final, mamma mia, I'm going to the Premier League. But we'll see. That's a long shot. It would be a very tough semi if I do make it. I still don't know if I actually make it. You also notice on this list there's a couple of players who are part of this online team. This is actually Biaki. Sorry to dox him, but this is also public information. He is a national champion. He is #1 already He's won 2 tournaments and came second in another one. Now, in theory, I believe you can get 300 points. That would require winning 3 tournaments, and no one has done that, apparently. Yeah, very German names, it's true, Kelly. Most of them are very... Malta Peters, I've met some of these guys also. Rainer. Jens, I believe I also met. Felix Hornig, this is Honey. So, he's already won 2 tournaments in 9. I'm first and second in 2 tournaments, not bad. And some other people have, like, holy Ralph Schleek played 22 tournaments. It's been 6 months. I don't know how. I didn't know there were even that many. Yeah, and is there anyone else? Collier, I also know. Who else? Is there anyone else here from the online scene? I don't think... Oh, Markus Heinze, this is Mr. Lassie. And he's also won a tournament, probably. Holger Niemann? Oh, sorry. What? Oh no, you are right, but Felix Hornig is also... He's also played online, though. Yeah, he's Dossenheimer, exactly, yeah. I got confused. You're right. It's just like sounds so much more similar. Dossenheimer was also BCL. I whooped Dossenheimer in a game where I played Wood Sheep or Marcus Winters. Someone it isn't, but Winters is not. I believe this is not Winters. As far as I understand, Winters has completely retired from Catan. He did not play in real life. In these tournaments, as far as I know, he did not do that. I'm not sure though. Is there anyone else? Boy, this guy's name's literally Boy. These guys played one and won one. That's fine. Holger Niemann, yeah, here he is. Here's Honey. He did not quite win yet. It looks like he got a 50-pointer. Jan Miller and the Good Ticks are going to do some damage. Yeah, well, sure. Where's Jan? Ah, the Good Tick. Good Tick. Why do they have the same point score? Okay. Oh, this guy's name is Ingo Jablonowski. Great name. Oh, another Hornig, which I would assume is a relative of Dossenheimer. And another Guttig. The hell? This is like a family business. Bianchi's brother was already qualified because he won last year. Oh, Mr. Lassie's wife's even on here. I think that's his wife or his daughter. I don't know. His family, someone. Yeah, okay. I don't know if anyone else is actually playing from like online. But yeah, anyway, there's quite a list of people here. Another Jablonowski, they're around. Okay. Fanan. Dennis Luck. Dude, these are some good names. So many Jurgens. Oh wow, dude. 310 people who have currently registered. Philo's awesome. Johnny, I don't think he played any. I think he lives in Munich, and I don't know if there are any tournaments around Munich. Maybe there was one here. Yeah, okay, well there's 310 people who have registered as a player of Catan currently in Germany this year, and I am currently 14th, and I've only played 2 events. This guy, girl, woman, sorry, Curly Hawk. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted, but these names are crazy. Hawk rhymes with sock. And I'm gonna end my stream because I have nothing else to say and it's getting late. It's been fun. She didn't play any? No, he played last year, but he did not go to nationals, or he did not qualify or something. Yep, that's it from me. I don't think there's any too cheap action going on right now. I don't think there's any other tournaments. It's pretty late. Alright, that's it from me. I'll see you tomorrow for my next Catanapalooza game. And at the same time, I'll also be discovering whether I qualify for the PCL. So, kind of sweaty. Let's hope I make the semi-finals. We'll see. Good night, Liam. Take care. And I'll see you when I see you.